Well, in other news this evening, how could he not know? The burning question quite a number of Bahamians want the police commissioner to answer as details of that U.S. indictment involving senior police officials unravel bit by bit. But top cop Clayton Fernander insists he was caught off guard as up to October of this very year, he had gotten no reports of this alleged trafficking ring from his U.S. counterparts. But where do we go from here? How does the Royal Bahamas Police Force survive such a black eye, or as the commissioner himself sees it, such a devastating betrayal? All joining us in studio tonight with more insight is our Devontae Hannah. Devontae?
Well, Makushla, you said it best. It was a devastating betrayal, and of course the fallout was severe, but the message from the commissioner was clear. The days of unchecked corruption within the Royal Bahamas Police Force are over. At least that's according to the top cop, who during a televised statement last evening unveiled a plan for reform in the wake of last week's indictment revealing the arrest of 2 of his officers in the United States.
This moment was not just shocking, it was devastating. It cut to the core of the trust that the Royal Bahamas Police Force is meant to represent.
And the allegations go deeper. The indictment links Curtis, the officer in charge of aviation, and Donald Ferguson II to the airport murder of Giovanni Roll, a former Jet Nassau employee. This is now raising more questions than answers, but Commissioner Fernander assures an expanded investigation has been launched.
This culture of corruption that's infiltrated the Royal Bahamas Police Force did not happen overnight, but from today, we will redouble our efforts to stamp it out.
To do that, he is proposing sweeping reform starting with an anonymous whistleblower platform and annual integrity testing for senior officers and public vetting of police recruits. In a direct message to officers, Fernander pledges accountability, action, and transparency.
No report will be swept under the rug. If you are part of the problem, you will be found and dealt with. If you are not prepared to meet the standards the Bahamian people expect, this is not the force for you.
And while he has his work cut out for him in terms of restoring the public's trust within the Royal Bahamas Police Force, the indictment of Curtis and others hangs in the balance.
We have not been given the names of any additional police or government officials who may be under suspicion. And as far as I know, no one else in country has been given the names of any individual or individuals referenced to the indictment.
Well, according to Fernander, at this point, he has spoken with his predecessor, Paul Roll, and intends to speak to the former Commissioner, Anthony Ferguson, who was appointed as the first director of the National Intelligence Agency back in June 2021. And the NIA virtually shows up the strength of national security. And of course, he says plans are also afoot to speak with former Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis, as well as Marvin Dames, who served as the Minister of National Security in that Minnis administration.
Now, Devontae, this incident brings to mind another black eye, so to speak, to the Royal Bahamas Police Force. Where does the police force stand with investigations into Michael Johnson?
Well, the commissioner said yesterday in his televised statement that they intend to close off that investigation at the end of the year. And of course, he said that earlier when that investigation first broke. But again, he says that will all be completed by December.
Well, we are watching. Wait for the details of that investigation to be made public. Thanks, Devontae.
Hi there, I'm Corval Pfeiffer. Thank you for watching our YouTube page. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for all things ZNS.